What is going on, everyone's Neo again, and welcome back, episode 9 of the Pokemon Ruby playthrough. We are in Slateport City, and pretty positive. Last episode was more of a training episode over anything else. We raised up C-Dot. C-Dot is now a Nuzleaf. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Aaron is still pretty low. We've given up on Talo. Zigzagoon's here just for cut, so basically, let's switch these out. Yeah, right there. Our top three are basically three we're going with. We're going to be trying to get a different flying type. Haven't really decided yet on the flying type. But we're going to get a flying type that's a little bit stronger than Talo, or his final evolution. If you look at Talo, he's a normal slash flying, and I'm just not overly excited about him. So we're going to be going with this. But for now, I don't know how I want to do this. We'll go with Aaron first, just because Aaron's level 9. But I do know, actually, I'm going to go buy, actually no, I have a bunch of Soda Pops. I don't need actually to buy any Super Potion. But we're going to go here, and we're going to see what all this fuss is about. Hey, quit pushing, this is the line, can you... Okay, so apparently I'm not fighting the Team Magma guys yet. Alright, so apparently they're all in line, they're all pissed off, and they're all angry. I did notice up here that there was a shipyard. Yep, and this would be it, right? The harbor, well, same difference, I guess. And we're going to be heading in there, and hopefully that will cause, something will go on here. So, I beg your pardon, you're looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available at present. Alright, well, that doesn't help at all. Okay. I am completely and utterly lost right now. Because apparently, I don't know where I'm going. So, alright, let's do this. What do we got tonight? We got Pepsi tonight. That's going to keep me going. Alright, we're going to figure our way through this. So, okay, here's a shipyard. Yep, Stern Shipyard. Wanted a sailor capable of sailing in all currents. That's me. Put me in there. I'd like to sail in all currents, please. Hello, sir. May I speak to you? If this goes here, that goes over there, then what does this thing do? And what about that doohickey? I can't make heads or tails of this. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. Oh, that there are they Devon Goods? But this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Can I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? Well, what the hell? Well, might as well go upstairs. I doubt there'd be anything up here, though. Hi, scientist. Designing our ship is more like making a big building than putting together a transportation. Okay. So basically, now we have to find Stern with absolutely no information given as to how we go about finding this individual. Let's go back up here, see if maybe the line moved. Nope, and look at that, it did move. So apparently, I'm gonna go ahead and say that he is in the endless sea, sustains all life, oceanic. The museum. We're gonna call it the museum. We're gonna go into the museum. Alright, definitely. Welcome to the ocean. Welcome to the museum. The entrance fee. Okay, 50. Alright, you homie. Really, you're gonna battle me here? What are you doing here? Me, I'm the Team Magma member. You thumped before. Remember? Here, take this, but you have to forgive me. What? Why is it a bad guy giving me something? This doesn't make sense at all. You screw up our plans. I was going to rip off someone to make up for that, but just you wait. You'll get yours one day. You give me something, say I'm going to get mine one day, then run away? What could you... This is not adding up. Thief, of course it was thief. Stupid move. What's in here? It's a sample of soil from the ocean floor. Over many years, the remains of life forms settle at the bottom of the sea, making sedimentary layers. By analyzing these layers, the ancient past is revealed. That's actually kind of cool. Marine biology is, it was an interest of mine. I haven't really followed it since I've been out of school, but it's a fossil with wavy ridges on it. Soil on the ocean floor gets scoured by the tide. The flowing seawater marks the soil with small ridges and valleys. If this soil becomes fossilized, it is called a ripple mark. I feel like I'm in science class right now. I really do. Alright, so I'm assuming what's his name's up here. Maybe not. Maybe he's a scientist. Yes, if you're looking for Stern... Okay, that is Stern. If you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, that is a part I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you. That's great. You can prepare for our expedition now. Boom, 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 boom. Who didn't see this coming, right? Who didn't see this coming? Captain... What? Who are you people? We're Team Magma. Our boss wants these parts. Shut down your app and fork them over. Alright, so we're gonna throw down, brah? You want bro down, brah? Brah, you want bro down with me? Wow, you want a Nummel! Nummel's kinda cool. But he's probably gonna kick Aaron's ass. So Aaron is gonna switch out for Marsh Tomp. I would like to raise up Nuzzle, but I do know a little bit about this game. I do know that Numel is Fire type and would absolutely destroy Nuzleaf, so we're gonna go ahead and put Marshtomp out there. Wow! One water gun. Down and out, motherfucker, down and out! And they're both gonna gain some XP now. Yeah, that was simple enough. A kid beat me, $300. So hope that kind of covers my cost of coming into the hotel or coming into the museum, doesn't it? Oh man, what a disaster! The boss is going to be furious. Yeah, you're damn right he's gonna be furious. You suck. Sniveling wimp. Let me take care of this. We're not face to face with each other. How are we supposed to battle? Okay. Okay. Aaron could probably take on Zubat, assuming Aaron knows a move. Okay, knows Mud Slap. I shouldn't have used that. I don't think Mud Slap works because Zubat can fly. You guys see how fucking smart I am? But I do know one thing that he can learn. Oh no, you can't teach him in the middle of a battle. Well, I figured it was worth a shot, right? Please don't knock me out. Oh wow, Aaron's strong. Look at all that power. Tackle probably. You know what? This is good. Oh no, he knows Leech Life. Never mind. I was gonna say it's gonna be a long battle of Aaron simply tackling Zubat over and over. Leech Life didn't really do much. Alright, we're just gonna keep on tackling him over and over, and no. Every time! I'm like, alright, well, the battle's gonna go on. Then they do something like this and makes me question whether or not Aaron's actually gonna stay in for the whole battle. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna enjoy this confusion. Astonish me? You wanna astonish me? Come on. Now you're gonna flinch as well. Come on, Aaron. I'm trying to raise you up here. The problem with Aaron, Aaron does turn into a badass Pokemon, but he doesn't evolve until level 32, and then he'll evolve again at level 42, if I have my numbers right. I might be wrong about that. You can feel free to correct me. I'm not going to cry if people correct me about a Pokemon game, because you guys are honestly probably more educated on this than I am. So, if I'm wrong, I'm pretty positive it's 32 and 42, though. There's a website, it's called, like, Bulbapedia. Let's give him Nature Power. That's going to give him Swift, if I remember right. Yep. There's a website called Bulbapedia. And on Bulbapedia, basically, it's like Wikipedia for Pokemon. So, you just look up anything. Like, I typed in grass types, and I looked at all the Generation 3 grass types. And I thought, personally, that Nuzleaf was the sweetest. Or not Nuzleaf, the one what he evolves into. It's like a Switzel or something like that. I'm like, Switzel's freaking sweet. I want one. And so that's why I went and caught a Seedot. So that website does help. I forget the name of the Pokemon now, to be honest. But he turns into a dragon type. He starts off as like a little dinosaur-looking thing. And he evolves into another dinosaur-looking thing, and then he turns into a dragon, which is freaking sweet. And I want him to be my flying type. That's I want a stronger flying type than what Tailo is. Tailo obviously is a normal in the flying. It's not really strong against anything. His hit points aren't going to be very high. And Aaron learned Headbutt. Aaron can now defend himself somewhat. Hey, Nuzleaf's level 16 too. Nuzleaf I know doesn't evolve with that Leaf Stone, so that's what. Numel. I can't pronounce any of these names, leave me alone. I'm going to switch out for Aaron. Because Aaron's a G. Hopefully he's not higher than 15. Yeah, perfect. Let's for some reason I feel like Mud Slap is good against ground. I might be completely wrong about that. Let's try it. Yeah, super effects. I remember this. Maybe Mud Slap's strong against fire. Either way, I don't remember, but you know what? I remember certain stuff. And look how strong Aaron is. Like that tackle did 1 point of damage. And Numel's a way higher level. Numel. I should really look up a pronunciation dictionary for this game. I'm probably mispronouncing everyone's name. I'm gonna call him Numel. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I really need to stop doing these at night. Which I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule a little bit. Who knows if that's actually gonna go through? But my sleep schedule's messed up. Having YouTube as a job is, you play later, you play at night because why not? You don't have to get up and go to work or school or anything like that the next day. And yeah, it's my sleep schedule's messed up. I'm going to bed at 6 in the morning on average, waking up at 2, 3 in the afternoon on average, and that's not exactly a normal lifestyle. But now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on this meddling. I didn't count on being meddled with some meddling kid. Where are we in Scooby-Doo right now? Ooh, is that your boss? He looks shiny. I can't even see why it's taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child. I'm Team Magma's Maxi. Why on earth do you feel compelled to mess with Team Magma's plans? Pokemon, people, all life exists on land. That's why Team Magma is trying to expand the world's landmass. If you don't agree, what are we doing with this? If you don't, I can't read right now. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Well, no matter, you're young. Your inability to understand our noble cause cannot be helped. But if you were to impede us ever again, you'll see no mercy from us. Keep that firmly in mind. Farewell. Peace out, Bro Scout. Captain Sharon, you're okay, Nero. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh, no, I almost forgot that you brought that part from Devon. Bing, 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 bing. I actually kind of remember this part. I think I honestly had the Sapphire game. I might have had Ruby as well. I don't remember. I don't remember playing them that much. But I remember Team Magma's goal is to expand the world's land mass to make more land for people and earth creature or land creatures, whereas Team Aqua's objective is to expand the oceans and make less land so that the water can thrive more, which doesn't sound like a good idea on either part. So I think we just leave things the way they are. Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks and excuse me. Hey, sweet. Maybe I can go on that. I want to go on the ocean floor too. How far are we in? We're almost 12 minutes in already? Jeez Louise. Well, let's see here. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. Let's fast forward through the healing process because no one wants to see the healing process. I'll be ending the episode very shortly, but I want to figure out where I want to go, what I want to do next before I get going on the episode. Cycling road. Looks like there's some battles up here. I think you can walk all the way up to the top of this, so I think that's what we're going to be doing next episode. So we're going to, now our Pokemon are already healed, we're going to sit right next to this sign. I'm going to press Shift and F1 and F2, F3, F4, make sure I save. I do this every episode just to make sure I save, because I did it for my Pokemon Ruby, or Pokemon Fire Red playthrough rather. I forgot to save on one occasion. I had to go through and redo the whole episode and try to mimic everything I did so that people's levels were exactly the same and everything like that. It was bad, and I won't have to do that again. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the 9th episode? Yeah, I think we're at 9. 9th episode of the Pokemon Ruby playthrough. And if you did, remember to rate the video. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.